Welcome back to another This Week in Warframe. This is going to be for the week of May 18th through the 25th, and I'm just going to get right into everything that's going on here. So, first and foremost, the drops that have been broken on Twitch for the last couple of weeks, the drops that have not been happening nor working, are now finally going to work, because they're going to get fixed with Yareli's update. It says right here, D.E. Taylor, drop ceased until Yareli Prime releases May 21st. So, that is presuming there should be a resumption of drops, whatever the right term is. We also have Nightwave Volume 9 is going to be coming out this Wednesday, the 21st, along with Yareli Prime and along with the Kullervo Deluxe skin. This week's Deep Archimedia currently is an Exterminate, Disruption, and Survival. The Temporal Archimedia this week is a Hellscrubber, Defense, and Legicide Harvest. The Coda weapons currently with Eleanor for they kind of suck actually, I checked them out yesterday. The Coda Basso Sister, whatever, 25 Toxin, the Cost Assist, 25 Toxin, the Haruto, 46.7% impact, the Path Assist, 25.1% electricity, Synapse, 25.2% heat, and the Tysis, 40.1% electricity. I don't know what's going on with DE, but it really seems like they have the percentages that we're getting for these weapons leaning way towards the lower side, because the last 3 rotations have just kind of been crappy. As far as the rewards for 1999 goes, in July here we have an Omni Formna Blueprint versus an Orokin Catalyst Blueprint. Then we will have a Arcane Enhancement versus a Primary Arcane Adapter. For August, we're going to have a Violet Archon Shard versus an Orokin Catalyst Blueprint. Then we're going to have a Primary Arcane Adapter versus 2000 Kuva. And then for September, we're going to have another Omniforma Blueprint versus an Exilus Weapon Adapter, and then a secondary Arcane Adapter versus 6000 Endo. Currently in Prime Resurgence, we have choices between Oberon and Nekros, and any of the weapons that they came with, so if you've seen an Oberon or Nekros, now is a great time to go farm those out. The Galleon of Ghouls event has 15 hours left on it, and if you haven't done it yet this weekend, you can do it once and get yourself a fully built Orokin Catalyst and Orokin Reactor, plus the Stratos Emblem. We also have another 16 hours on Thermia Fractures left. Reminder to do the weekly Itan Treasure Hunt with Maru. We also have Steel Path Incursions of Mobile Defense, Capture, Exterminate, Defection, Mobile Defense, and Assassination. The invasions currently, the only thing that really is good here is a Daravandal Barrel versus a Strunwraith Stock. Then if we check out today's sortie is a Hijack, Exterminate, and Assassination, and this week's Archon Hunt against Archon Naira is for an Amber Archon Shard for doing an Exterminate, Survival, and Showdown. We check out what Nora's got going on here. Remember, this Wednesday, this is ending. It says 2 days and 17 hours. Oh, that's a lot sooner than Wednesday. Maybe that's Tuesday. Whatever, it's ending sooner. So make sure you do what you can to get whatever rewards you need, and remember to certainly spend all of your credits, because once this is over, you can't do anything with them anymore. So just spend them while you have them. As far as the mods that she has this week, we currently have options between Rejuvenation, Shotgun Scavenger, Rifle Scavenger, Sprint Boost, Shield Disruption, Eximus Advantage for the Psylocke, Enemy Radar, Dizzying Rounds for the Bronco, Energy Siphon, Critical Precision for the Tiburon, Pistol Scavenger, Corrosive Projection. That's so many, that's great. We also have Singularity for Nyx, Prism Guard for Mirage, and Deceptive Bond for Loki. We check out what's going on in the Steel Path circuit. This week we have Incarnon choices between the Dera, Sestra, Okina, Sybaris, and the Sicarus. And if you already have those, you can choose then instead a Rifle, Pistol, Melee Riven, or 20,000 Kuva. If we check out what's going on for the normal circuit, we got choices between Nidus, Octavia, and Haro. Checking out where the Crethus has this week. She's got a Primary Obstruct for 10 Pathos Clamps, a Pistol Riven for 15 Pathos Clamps, a Orokin Reactor Blueprint for 20 Pathos Clamps, Shotgun Riven Mod for 15 Pathos Clamps, a Formal Blueprint for 10 Pathos Clamps, and that about is what's important. Checking out Teshin and the Steel Path Honors this week, he has a Veiled Riven Cipher for, 20 Steel Essence, and 3 times Forma for 75 Steel Essence. And if we go check out the Plugger of Booty Holes and see what he's got this week, he has himself a Tenant Ferox 25% Magnetic, a Tenant Grigori 42% Magnetic, Tenant Livia 25% Radiation, Tenant Exec 28% Impact, and a Tenant Agendis 46% Cold. How much Platinum have you made since you've become a Patreon?
Over 100K.
45K.
60, 70,000.
20,000.
What's the most amount of Platinum you've made in a week?
12K.
Probably about 5,000.
5,400.
Probably 8K.
What's the most amount of platinum you've made in a day?
5,400.
Day was probably 4K.
Probably about 3,000.
2K.
What's your favorite method of making platinum that you've learned from me?
Mostly just flipping ribbons and selling warframes.
Probably arbitrations.
Selling sets of warframes.
I enjoy Zeramon the most.
Imagine how much time and money they've saved. You know where the links are. Reminder to stop by the Chrysalith on the Zeramon and visit Archimedes and Yanta for your 35,000 Kuva. Then you could travel to Iron Wake on Earth and visit Palladino for your 2 Rivens, your 35,000 Kuva, and your 150,000 credits. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and stop by my Twitch channel where you can get free drops when they are community-wide, also free rewards I do all the time anyway. And make sure you check out your invigorations this week and see what you got. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you in the next one.